what's up? It's Supercar Blondie and we have something super special for you today on the channel. Make sure you subscribe because this is where you get to see the coolest, latest, hippest, that's pretty 90s word, I didn't mean to say hip, really, really cool cars. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and let me show you around this incredible new McLaren. This is the McLaren Elva. Look at this epic location here. Look at this, straight at the marina. This is the D Marine Dubai Harbour, and a big thank you to these guys for actually inviting us down here today to be able to shoot this car because we needed a really, really special location to match just how special this car is. So thank you guys. Right, now, let's just point out the obvious, shall we? This car has no roof. Not only no roof, no windows, and you may have noticed, no windscreen. So you are completely open to the elements, and I'm going to show you how they've managed to do that, to get rid of the windscreen and actually have still a very, very comfortable drive, because you might be thinking, oh, you just get flies in your mouth. That's not going to happen because they've come up with special technology to stop that from happening. Right, so let's have a look at the front. You haven't seen this yet. You see how much carbon fiber there is everywhere. Look at how beautiful this is, all exposed carbon fiber. These doors, you gotta have the McLaren doors. So there's just a little button here that you reach over and press, pop that up, and let's just do the other one as well so you can see, get the full view from the front of this beauty. Here we go. So you got some beautiful dihedral doors, very McLaren. Just look at this beauty. Okay, now, a massive thank you to the owner as well for letting us have a look around this car. This is a $2 million car from McLaren, and they're only making 149 of these cars in the world, one of them standing right here. Now he has actually gone for a lot of like upgrades and options, so on top of the $2 million price tag, he's paid about $400,000 in added optional extras, like for example this two-tone paint job. Just to get two different colors on the outside of this car costs over $100,000. Just to get Bruce McLaren written here on the side of the car, another $20,000. For the number 4, another $20,000. You just can keep adding it up, add. And that's what kind of happens when you buy a car from scratch and you get to design it exactly the way you want. This car is actually 250 kilos lighter than the Ferrari Monza 2, but there are some differences between them. The Monza has a V12, this has a twin turbo V8, so there are some differences, but I just wanted to mention that because they've really worked hard to get everything as light as possible on this car. It's not focused for racing on the track, it's actually just an everyday drive. So you can pop yourself in the driver's seat over here and just like take yourself about town and just like wave to people like the Queen. Look at me. And this right here I love. Look, you've got quad exhaust, and what they've done here is for very specific purpose. They've got two coming out here on the top and two out in the back. That's because the placement gives you different sounds. Plus, the further apart the exhaust pipes are, the lower the frequency of the sound. And then the closer the exhaust pipes are, the higher the frequency of the sound. Now, what is quite cool about this area right here is this, on your key, you got a little button, push that down, hold it, and it worked for me, first time ever. This opens up to a little storage area, and what you can do is you can actually put your helmet in here. So this car does come with helmets. If you don't want to drive it just with the sunglasses on, that actually comes with cool, like specially made sunglasses, you can opt the sunglasses or the helmet style drive. So that's where you keep your helmet, so that's quite cool that pops up. Got a little bit of storage area just for the one helmet though. It doesn't store two. It's really easy to get into. I like this. And look, you'll notice the seats here, they've made them really shorter than standard McLaren seats so that it's easier to get in and out of the car. So here we go. Very easy. I like this. I like that you can actually stand up while you get into the car. There's no like ducking or rolling or any of that awkwardness. So here we go. And then just, I suppose this is, that's odd that it doesn't actually have like an actual handle. Let's see. No, it's not that one. You just have to pull it down with the air vent, which is a bit strange. But there we go. Okay. Woo. No soft door close either. It's quite dramatic. All right, let's listen. I'm gonna have to move this forward. All right, key. No key holder. I just put it in here. Pop that in here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I love how the plastic's still on. Look at that, brand new. All right, stop button. Oh, it has a very like deep, aggressive growl. I like it. How's it sound back there? Good? It does actually sound very nice. What I have an issue with in some McLarens, it's not as loud in the cabin as I would like it to be. It's the sound is kind of muted. What I like about this is now we can actually hear the sound straight from the exhaust pipes into your ears, because of course everything is uncovered, so I really like that. All right, you actually feel quite free in this. It actually feels quite big, even though the cabin itself is quite small, because, you know, you got nothing around you. It's quite cool. This is now how you change the mode. It's just up here and you just flick it. You just flick this, you see? And it changes the mode, which is quite cool. Go into sport, and then you can flick it into track. What's nice about this car is they've actually taken away the active button. Now, in other McLarens, in order to, for example, put it into manual, you would actually have to press the first button, which is called active, and then you're able to put it in manual. Here, you've literally just got a manual button right here, which is really nice and really easy, because I'm not actually a fan of that active button. It's just an extra step that I honestly don't think you need. Now, this is quite cool. You've got this little lever here to adjust the steering wheel. All right, look, so the steering wheel moves, but so does the whole dash display in front of you, which is quite cool. And it's shaped like this to help with the wind deflection. So you've got this very specially shaped dash here. By the way, this orange right here is another optional extra that'll cost you if you want it actually in orange or another color. Now this is the biggest thing about this car, and it all starts with this button right here. You see this? Right here. Go around the front, watch what happens here. There we go, look at that. You've got a board, like a whole wind deflector comes out from the front of the car. Now, this is specific to this car. This is completely new technology. And what that does is it creates this kind of pocket of calm air around you here in the cabin. So when you have this up, it deflects all the air around and over the car. And in this duct here in the back, behind the deflector, they've done some magic in there to make sure that the way that the wind flows out of that flows specifically around the car and above the car. So we're gonna test that out. It will automatically come up out of the car at 45 kilometers an hour. It's called the Active Air Management System. And they had to think of something, because when you don't have a windshield, you are completely exposed to whatever is going to be flying at you. So they've got these special glasses, and you've got special pockets here inside where these glasses are kept, and you can actually wear these glasses if you'd like. In this one, you got some duct tape, that's special. The glasses are actually at home with the owner. They're not in the car, but that's where the glasses are kept. You can drive with this thing up up to 200 kilometers an hour and have a very calm, nice, cool experience inside. If you want to go faster than 200 kilometers an hour, you've actually got to take off the AAMS system. This thing pops down and then you've got to actually put your helmet on to go faster speeds. And what they've done to make that more comfortable for you as well is they've got air vents here. Come look at this. The air vents are lower than they usually would be. Usually in a car you'd have air vents up here around your face, right? Now they've made them lower so that whatever is coming out of here, either heating or cooling, is actually going to stay within the cabin and cool down your body down here. Because if they were up here, that air would just simply float away and you would get nothing from that, no benefit whatsoever. So they've really thought about everything. This is the ultimate baller move. Doors open, drive it. Some would call that, yeah, that's strange to me. No door handle. I find that very strange. Putting your hand in the air vent.
I swear this costs extra.
Yeah, that's costs extra, definitely. The orange usually stops here. He wanted it to go all the way down the interior of the car, so that costs extra. Some people would call the driving with your doors open a baller move. Other people would just call you a wanker. Aussies especially. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna actually lift. It's got a lift function, you guys. You can actually get that if you want it. It doesn't come standard. Lifting, 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 lifting. Done. Okie
Do you have
dokie.
special security escort?
So this is really special. They've actually closed the bridge for me today so we can drive this car. And this guy's filming. It is a head turner. Everyone would film this car if you saw it for sure. This feels very breezy. Very breezy. Oh, we're going down the wrong side of the street.
I think your cap's gonna fly up.
Oh! It's always nerve-wracking, guys, when you get a private owner's car that's worth $2 million. Ooh! Oh, it's fast. Wait, let's see. Alright, this has gone up, so now what they say is it should be a very calm, like, atmosphere in here and the wind won't just fly straight into your eyes. Let's see. That is awesome, and it does make a difference. Like, I can actually see now. Oh, hi. Wait, I haven't even told you about the engine. It's a 4-litre twin-turbo V8, 804 horsepower. I think we're out. Actually, I just wanted to say, I loved that drive. Loved. However, I feel a little bit self-conscious in this car. Not sure I'd buy it because you're at the lights, everyone can see you. Actually, everyone can see you all the time. I'd feel a little bit weird about that. Other than that, this is pretty freaking cool. All right, I think we're out. Thanks for watching, guys. Love it. Bye, 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 bye.